We're Laura and Chris, and we left our home in Australia at the beginning of the year to travel right around the world for the adventure of a lifetime. We've navigated our way across 4 continents and have had more experiences than we could have ever imagined. Traveling for this long hasn't come without its challenges though, and we have definitely had some major ups as well as some downs. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss a video from us and join the adventure.
To give you a little heads up on what we've been up to in the past few weeks, we recently spent a very few rainy days on the beautiful diving island of Koh Tao, Thailand, exploring the beautiful marine ecosystem as well as reintroducing Laura to my favourite hobby of scuba diving. We have since left Thailand and this week find ourselves somewhere neither of us have been before.
Doesn't help when I started to line up for the wrong flight.
No, not a perfect start to the day. We're really tired.
And it's only the first of 2 flights we have today.
Flight
It
number
went
2.
8-hour night boat, waited for an hour at the bus stop. I don't even know how long the bus was because I fell asleep.
Probably, I think it was 45 minutes.
And the passengers woke us up saying, airport, well, 2.5, 3 hours to board this flight, get in the wrong line for the wrong flight, and now we're going to sit back down for another half an hour to an hour
It's alright, we can sleep more.
for the next flight. Good morning, Vietnam! I've been waiting 10 months to say that.
Good morning, guys!
Good morning!
And welcome to beautiful Hoi An.
So we woke up extra early this morning, and I'm talking like 5 a.m. to try and show you guys some of the key points here in Hoi An. So let's go.
You made a mystery out of love. Breathe in new life in my lungs. Why would I ever run? You brought a new light. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
What are we doing, babe?
So we just finished up going to a few of the key spots that we wanted to this morning. We hit the famous yellow wall that you see in lots of pictures and the Japanese bridge, and now it's starting to get a little bit busy, so I think we're gonna head back to the hotel for our free breakfast.
So we made it back to the hotel, and now we're having banana pancakes with chocolate on top. We want to give a little shout out to the accommodation that we're staying at. We're staying at the Hoi An Life Villa, and this place is so beautiful. It's cheap. For us, it's $21 a night, and we get a private room with 2 beds. We get access to a beautiful pool. We have free breakfast every morning. The hosts are amazing. They're so welcoming. They give us tips every morning about where to go. Free bike rentals every day, and we can use them as long as we want. We ride every morning into Hoi An Old Town. We can go into the rice fields, so it's perfect.
Now the most exciting part of the day, we're gonna bike into town. We're gonna show you what it looks like to bike into town. Oh, she's a hot one. So we've just stopped off at a little cafe called Mia Coffee. We needed a coffee to start our second part of the day, and we've come here because we're trying Vietnamese coffee. So we actually tried this for the first time yesterday at a different cafe, and we decided to come here today because we read online the coffee's really good here. There's a few other places in Hoi An that are a bit more famous for their Vietnamese coffee, but we checked a few of them out yesterday and they were really expensive, so we thought we would come here instead.
So yesterday was a little bit different. We ordered a coffee at another place, and it was called Vietnamese drip coffee. So if you can imagine a little hub on the top of your glass, and the coffee from the grind drips into it, and then once all the coffees come to the grind, you then pour the ice into the coffee cup, and it's an iced coffee. This is a little different. It's essentially a make-it-yourself iced coffee where they give you, look like a shot and a half or 2 of espresso and a glass of ice, and I'm assuming you just pour the coffee into the ice and there's your iced coffee. And they gave us
No, you're doing it wrong, mate.
What?
He's already got it wrong. Take the ice, and you put it in the coffee. And then you add the milk.
So you take the espresso and you put the ice in the coffee, and then you pour the milk into there. That's your iced coffee. That's hot.
Come light a fire, burning like the rising sun. I never thought I'd find you, but here you are, flowing like a river.
We've just been taken into a back shop, like deep into the central market here, and what they do is they try and bring you to their family stores and they try and sell you a suit, and they try and fit you out for a suit. So that's what Laura and I are doing right now. I mean, they're all legitimate, but there's thousands of business here because Vietnam, or Hoi An in particular, is known for tailor-made suits, and so all the families here run shops where they tailor-make suits, and most of them can do it within 24 hours. They'll size you up, they'll fit you out, and you'll have a suit for maybe $100 or a dress for a couple of $100 before the end of the day.
I said we got reeled in, but it's good. What was your name again?
My name Nhang.
Young.
Nhang.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Young. So then it doesn't get as wrinkly.
Look like mình quay uniform here. Họ go meeting. Họ gặp họ.
Never had a tailor-made suit. Never had a tailor-made anything before.
Xíu nó cắt thêm vỡ cắt đi ngay.
And I know I gotta stand my ground. Some people say what's on their mind.
You asked me which colour do you think is good?
Yeah, I'm either gonna get black. Oh, black's so good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the yellow. It's hard.
Make a decision.
Tomorrow you come back.
Okay, we might come back tomorrow. Thank you.
Hey, you know I.
We'll come back tomorrow.
I know. You look.
I
you know
can't look.
said-
I have to. We have to go. Holy Hannah.
All right, so it was a bit of an intense experience, but they were really lovely, and that is something that Hoi An is really famous for. So you can get really beautiful clothes made for amazing prices. This is about $150.
180.
Sorry, 180 Aussie dollars.
We had every intention of showing you guys what this is all about, this process. We just didn't expect to get reeled into it so quickly. And when Laura was presented with pretty clothes and dresses, she really can't help herself.
I don't think we had mentioned it yet. This is Central Market in Hoi An, so you can basically get everything that you need here. Fruits, veggies, clothes made like Chris and I just did. There's so many sights and smells and different things, and all the locals trying to sell you stuff, but it's a really, really cool atmosphere.
I have no idea what time it is, but it is time for us to eat because I'm hungry. We're about to go and try a very particular dish to Vietnam that has a very French influence. So when the French colonized Vietnam, one of the last impressions they had, other than architecture, was the food. And one of the major food staples here in Vietnam is banh mi. Now banh mi is the Vietnamese word for baguette. So we have come to one of the more famous banh mi spots in Hoi An called Banh Mi Phuong. And it was made famous by Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain said this was one of the best sandwiches he has ever had in his life, and we are right here.
So we're gonna see if this really is the best sandwich in the world. So we just got it, and it's got what looks like sauteed tofu, avocado, lettuce. I got mine with chili sauce, so let's see how good this is. I know a lot of people think it's weird that we're not getting ours with meat, but we don't eat meat. But even if you don't eat meat, the tofu is amazing. It's like a sauteed tofu, the chili sauce, the avocado, and a French baguette. It sounds like it'd be really weird, but it is so good.
And every word I said was just for me. It's what I said, what I meant went differently. Inside my head now everything I got ain't what I need. When I fought so loud for you, my words were never heard. The blood on my lips still shines red. And I just want to be that important somebody that she'll run to, never feel late. But I don't wanna to.
Good evening, guys.
Okay, guys.
So it is actually 2 nights later than the original day that we were filming. There's something super specific to Hoi An that we wanted to show you guys, but it has been raining for the past 2 days, so we haven't been able to film it. So tonight, we finally come back into Old Town to show you guys what that was.
It is the Lantern Festival of Hoi An, and it gets really beautiful. It's just about after sunset, waiting till
All the lights are starting to come out.
and waiting till just after the sun is completely gone, and it'll be pitch black, and all you will see is beautiful little coloured lanterns and lights.
We get a boat.
We got a boat.
It's super touristy, but it's really beautiful. You kind of can't not do it if you come here.
When I wake up, I begin my search for you. Although I found you years ago.
Something that we did want to mention as well is that the main Lantern Festival in Hoi An happens on the full moon of every month, but they still basically do it every night, mostly for the tourists. And something that we didn't want to partake in while we were doing the lantern ride is actually the floating lanterns. We had them on our boat, but we didn't want to put them into the water because we started to think about it, and it is essentially just a bunch of trash going into the water. We're not really sure if they pick it up or not, but maybe something to think about if you are ever in Hoi An. Go on the boat, but maybe don't put the garbage in the water. On that lovely note though, we are gonna say goodnight here because it is super crowded, and I think we're gonna go get some dinner because we're both really hungry. Make sure you hit that notification bell because we have lots of videos still coming from Vietnam. We're in our last few weeks of travel, but still lots of content to come. Make sure you like and subscribe as it really helps support our channel, and we will see you guys next week.
With those golden eyes, how could I be so slow?